Are you looking for the fastest way to bring advanced large language models into your applications? We have built langchain-gradient AI integration that lets you connect LangChain directly into DigitalOcean's gradient AI integration so that you can build features in minutes with zero infrastructure setup. Let's see how this integration can be very useful for you. One, instant productivity. You can go from idea to working prototype in a matter of few lines. 2. Plug and play with LangChain. Tap into the LangChain's ecosystem of agents, chains, and tools, now supercharged with Gradient AI's serverless inferencing. Third, flexible model choice. You can choose and change your LLMs based on your need by just a very small configuration change. Let's jump in and see how and where to access this integration, what is the setup that is required, and also some code examples that help you understand how this can be used. You can access the details of the package in the providers list. You can go to this URL LangChain docs integration providers and you can search for DigitalOcean gradient or langchain-gradient and you would see this entry. You can either go to DigitalOcean gradient, you can just click on this URL which helps you to understand the setup required, the credentials that is required, how to get the credentials, the installation of the package, the instantiation of the LLM and the invocation, even with the chaining details. Or let's say you want to open the package and check out the details, you can just click on the langchain-gradient package, open the new tab, and you can just see the details of the package here. Very similar in terms of how to install the package and integrate it with your application. So currently we have implemented the chat model. That's why you see that under the chat model, we have a class named chat gradient. We have two functionalities, invoke and stream. For invoke, we are going to be using from langchain_gradient import chat gradient. LLM is initialized with the model and API key, and the result is equal to LLM.invoke. And the API key can be found by going to the DigitalOcean console. Now let me take you there. So we can go to the DigitalOcean console, the agent platform, and in the agent platform, we can go to the serverless inferencing tab and we can click on this create model access key. Here we can give any name for the key and then we can choose from any of these models for our serverless inferencing. That's the example we have given here. We can also stream the responses. The only difference is that instead of LLM.invoke, we are going to be calling LLM.stream, and because it's a stream, we are going to be printing in a for loop the chunks of the response that we are getting back. Let's look at a couple of simple examples. In this case, we are using the exact example that we have in the package. We are importing the chat gradient from langchain-gradient package. We are initializing the LLM with a model, and the model name is coming from the .env file, and currently we have set this to OpenAI GPT-5, and we have already gotten the inference key from the DigitalOcean console that is also set in the .env file. Finally, we are calling LLM.invoke, and the question here is summarize the plot of the movie Inception and also explain its ending. Now, here is this kind of a question which probably different models answer in a different way. Now, what can be really helpful is that to try out with different model values from the env file and figure out that which answer is best, and then use the particular model and make this snippet as part of a larger program I'm building. So that is one of the examples that we can easily use this for. And similarly, you can also see that how we can make it as part of a tools or use the agents and tools which the LangChain provides. In this case, you see the example is like who won the FIFA World Cup in 2022 and what is their current FIFA ranking. So the World Cup in 2022, the winners data is definitely available in one of the models that we are using because all the models are very recent models. And the current ranking of their FIFA could be available only by doing a search. So that's what we are doing here. So just like how we are doing before, get the package and import this particular class, initialize LLM with the same model, and then create a search tool. Basically, it will do a search based on the question that is given, and then the search is attached to an agent, and finally the agent is run with this particular question. And when it runs, we will see that the response is based on how the agent works. It does the thought, then an action, then observation. Finally, it gives an answer that it was Argentina, and then currently they are the number one in the ranking as well. So these are the simple examples of the use cases, and there are multiple advanced use cases that we can use it for. And the next thing is going to be that we're going to be coming up with some videos which helps you to unlock what we can develop using this langchain gradient integration. And that is a quick overview of langchain-gradient AI integration. It's simple yet powerful way of adding AI capabilities to your apps using DigitalOcean Gradient AI platform and the flexibility of LangChain. Thank you for watching, and see you again.